high school, this spring, like a lot of guys. But you're here, you're learning, your first semester in college, your first spring practice. Just kind of reflect on how it's been. How did it go?
I mean, it's been great. Didn't go to prom obviously here in spring ball, but I mean, football's my life, so can't really pass it up. And it's just huge getting ahead of everything. Like, I don't want to show up in the summer and then be behind. So getting here in the spring has been great.
Rocco, welcome to UCF, by the way. You are coming off a very successful high school career. What are some of the things you want to accomplish here during your tenure at UCF?
Yeah, I mean, obviously winning championships is the main goal. Football's a team sport. Personal accolades are just gonna come along with that. But I'm a team first guy, so championships for sure.
What's the biggest stride you feel you've made over the course of this spring?
Yeah, I mean, just decision making is probably speeding up all the processes and stuff. Getting through the reads. Everything moves faster at this level, so you don't got time to just sit in the pocket and run around and make plays. Like you got to be really like firm in your technique. And I'd say just decision making.
How did today feel different than first practice?
Oh, I mean, it's getting a lot easier for sure. I mean, first practice, it was a lot, but today, it's getting a lot comfortable, and I'm excited just to keep making strides through the summer and through the fall.
Rocco, it's no secret that you flipped from James Madison to UCF. What did you see in UCF as compared to James Madison?
Yeah, I mean, just Coach Milton, Coach Frost. You can't really get better quarterback coaches in the country. Like, especially with this system. Coach Milton played in the system, and then Coach Frost obviously being the All-American quarterback that he was. So I say that's just the main thing.
What's the
development?
When did they come into the picture? Like, when did that relationship start forming last year?
I would say probably in January is like the first time I talked to Coach Frost, and then they offered later on in the year after first few games of senior year, and as soon as they offered, it was kind of a no-brainer.
What's it been like working with Alonza as a fellow Duke turned Knight?
Say that again, sorry.
What's it like working with Alonza, considering both of you have connections to James Madison and now UCF?
Oh yeah, it's cool. Just talking about his past experiences there, and just learning from him. Obviously, with him being an older guy and having a lot of experience, it's cool to hear his stories and just hear how he developed and like his path to get here.
You got a fantastic high school career. Just kind of describe your skill set a little bit. What do you bring to the table as a quarterback?
Yeah, I mean, just like a dual threat, I would say. Obviously being a quarterback, you got to make decisions. That's the main thing. But whenever plays break down, just having the ability to go, extend and make plays is probably the main thing.
You committed right before a game last November. So, like, when you got here, like, what did you know? What did you need to see in person before you made that decision?
Oh no, so I came on a visit against West Virginia, and that's when they offered, and then I came again against Oklahoma State, and that's when I committed. So I already knew before, like on the plane ride, I was like, yeah, this is where I want to be. So I kind of talked to Coach Frost before the game, and that's when I committed. And I'd already made up my mind before I got here.
West Virginia had offered you right around the same time. Did that game mean anything either way?
No, I mean, it was about the development piece mainly. I really trust the way Coach Milton and Coach Frost, the way they talk about me, and I just trust the way that they're going to make me the best player I can be.
What is it about this offense that fits you?
Yeah, I mean, just the ability to go make plays. Like, we have a lot of control being the quarterback in this offense, like a lot of decisions to make every single play. So, just going to make the best decision to win games, really.
Rocco, you got the opportunity to come to UCF alongside one of your high school teammates with Brooks Hall. Just what's it been like going through this process with him, and what have you seen from him this spring?
Yeah, he's been great. It's been great. Obviously, he was like my best friend growing up. We met when we were like 1 year old, so that's been pretty cool. Like, as soon as we got here, we're roommates too. Me, Dante, and Kaj, running back. So it's cool. Just we check up on each other, make sure we're doing all good, and I'm always here for him.
What kind of tight end is he? Tell us more about Brooks as a player.
Yeah, he's a dog. He's gonna be physical. He's gonna go up and get the ball high point, and smoothest route runner that I've seen as a tight end. So he's gonna put on some weight and keep getting stronger. Obviously we're going back home, flights tonight, and we're just gonna keep grinding in May and come back ready.
Throughout the spring, what's the biggest thing you've learned about yourself?
I would just say the main thing that Coach KZ's really taught me is just to breathe before every snap. Like, especially at this level, there's a lot going on, a lot to kind of dissect with like the offense and defense all in one place. So, as soon as you get out there, shake out the arms and breathe, and that's probably the main thing.
What's it been like going through this process with another freshman quarterback like Dante?
Yeah, it's been great. I mean, we just help each other. Whether that's walkthroughs at night or like we're drawing up plays. He asks a question, I'm just in the other room. He can just walk over and ask. So, we're just pushing each other to be the best, and just helping each other out.
UCF travels to Kansas in early November. What do you think that game will be like for you? I assume you'll be making the trip. It's only, what, like 45 minutes, an hour from you? It's not too far. I don't know if you were recruited by KU or not, but that'll be cool to go home, right?
Yeah, well, that's about 45 minutes from my house. Yeah, so yeah, that'll be pretty cool. You know, I'm sure a bunch of my high school friends will be there, and I have a high school teammate that's at KU too. So yeah, that'll be cool.
What was the plan for development that Coach Frost and Coach Milton had for you? What appealed to you about it?
Yeah, I mean, just they see that I have all like the physical traits, and you know, I just trust that they can refine like everything that's, whether that's decision making or mechanics or all that, just being a leader. And yeah, just as we keep going through these years, like just goals championships. So I really trust that they can, you know, help me and help the team get there.
And what are you hoping to get out of this freshman season? You know, Alonza's obviously going to be the starter. I know you're trying to soak in as much as you can. What do you want to try to soak in? What do you want to learn from your first season in college?
I mean, just getting better every day. That's really the main thing. Just me doing everything I can to become the best player and push everybody else in the room. Like we all do a great job, like helping each other out, pushing each other, and you know, we really have a great quarterback room. And yeah, I would say just get better every day.
Thanks,
Thank you, Rocco.
Thank you.